Pyramid of Djoser. In today's video we will talk about the pyramid. Yes, the Pyramid of Djoser. Also known as Step Pyramid, the six-tier, four-sided structure is the earliest colossal stone building in Egypt. It was built in the 27th century BC, during the 3rd dynasty for the burial of Pharaoh. Before starting the video, I would like you to subscribe my Discovery channel and press the bell icon to all. That will helpful for you to see our videos next time. Djoser. Located some 30 kilometers south of modern-day Cairo, Saqqara contains the oldest complete stone building complex known in history. The pyramid went through several revisions and redevelopments of the original plan. The pyramid originally stood 62.5 meters tall, with a base of 109 meters times 121 meters. Polished white limestone. Djoser was the first or second king of the 3rd dynasty 2650 BC, of the Egyptian Old Kingdom. He is believed to have ruled for 19 years, or if the 19 years were biennial taxation years, 38 years. He reigned long enough to allow the grandiose plan for his pyramid to be realized in his lifetime. Djoser is best known for his innovative tomb, which dominates the Saqqara landscape. Djoser's step pyramid is astounding in its departure from previous architecture. It sets several important precedents, perhaps the most important of which is its status as the first monumental structure made of stone. The process of building such a structure would be far more labor-intensive than previous monuments of mud brick. This suggests that the state, and therefore the royal government, had a new level of control of resources, both material and human. Djoser's pyramid draws ideas from several precedents. The most relevant precedent is found at Saqqara, Mastaba 2700 BC. The substructure lay in a 4-meter deep rectangular pit, and had mud brick walls rising to 6 meters. 3 sides were extended and built out to create 8 shallow steps rising at an angle of 49 degrees. This would have been an elongated step pyramid if the remaining side had not been left uncovered. Djoser's mortuary complex comprises the Great Trench, enclosure wall, colonnaded entrance. The complex was a landmark achievement for Egyptian architecture. It was the advent of the pyramidal form of the royal tomb, and the first instance of the mass use of limestone in construction, replacing mud brick, which had been the staple building material prior. This shift to limestone, a hard, dense material compared to mud brick, presented novel challenges to the architects, though they kept to earlier tradition, copying architectonic elements and carving them into the stone. The crowning feature of the complex is the step pyramid, which rises from the Saqqara plateau in 6 steps. In the early stages, M1 to M3, the structure had the form of a mastaba before alterations P1 to P2 were made to create its step pyramidal form. Under the step pyramid is a labyrinth of tunneled chambers and galleries that total nearly 6 kilometers in length and connect to a central shaft 7 meters square and 28 meters deep. These spaces provide room for the king's burial, the burial of family members, and the storage of goods and offerings. The sides of the underground passages are limestone inlaid with blue faience tile to replicate reed matting. On the east side of the pyramid, 11 shafts 32 meters deep were constructed, and annexed to horizontal tunnels for royal family members. These were incorporated into the pre-existing substructure as it expanded eastward. In the storerooms along here, over 40,000 stone vessels were found. Burial Chamber. The burial chamber was a vault constructed of 4 courses of well-dressed granite. It had one opening, which was sealed with a 3.5-ton block after the burial. No body was recovered as the tomb had been extensively robbed. Lauer believes that a burial chamber of alabaster existed before the one of granite. He found interesting evidence of limestone blocks with 5 pointed stars in low relief that were likely on the ceiling, indicating the first occurrence of what would become a tradition. Djoser's step pyramid complex included several structures pivotal to its function in both life and the afterlife. A pyramid was not simply a grave in ancient Egypt. Its purpose was to facilitate a successful afterlife for the king so that he could be eternally reborn. The complex is enclosed by a wall 10.5 meters height that stretched for over 1.6 kilometers. This wall was built from a thick core of masonry that was encased with Tura limestone, wholly on the outside but partially on the inside. The external facade of the wall had a bastion at a regular interval of 4.1 meter.